What if I told you that the Gospel of Luke preserves a coded message sent by Jesus to John the Baptist that is often missed by modern readers of the Gospel? It's true. In Luke chapter 4, Jesus begins his public ministry by first going to his hometown synagogue and participating in a service there. He stood up to read, and the scroll of the prophet Isaiah was handed to him. Unrolling it, he found the place where it is written, quote, "The Spirit of the Lord is on me, because he has anointed me to proclaim good news to the poor. He has sent me to proclaim freedom for the prisoners," remember that one, "and recovery of sight for the blind, to set the oppressed free," also remember that one, to proclaim the year of the Lord's favor. In our modern Bibles, this passage is Isaiah 61, verses 1 and 2. Then he rolled up the scroll, gave it back to the attendant, and sat down. The eyes of everyone in the synagogue were fastened on him. He began by saying to them, "Today this scripture is fulfilled in your hearing," thereby applying the Isaiah passage to his own ministry. Now let's jump ahead 3 chapters to Luke chapter 7. At this point, John the Baptist has been arrested. He's languishing in prison. He fears for his own life, and rightly so, because he will ultimately be beheaded by Herod Antipas. He's having a crisis of faith, a moment of doubt, and he sends two of his own disciples to Jesus to ask this question: "Are you the one who is to come, or should we expect someone else?" Jesus responds in this way. So he replied to the messengers, "Go back and report to John what you have seen and heard." And he requotes the Isaiah passage, but he leaves off two of the statements. The blind receive sight, the lame walk, those who have leprosy are cleansed, the deaf hear, the dead are raised, and the good news is proclaimed to the poor. Missing from the list are, "He has sent me to proclaim freedom for the prisoners and to set the oppressed free." The message Jesus is sending to John is, "Yes, John, I'm the guy. Look at the fruits of my ministry." But John, part of the plan is not me coming to release you from prison. This had to be a difficult message for Jesus to send. It had to be a very difficult message for John to receive. And perhaps it's significant that Jesus' final statement to John's disciples is this: "Blessed is anyone who does not stumble on account of me."